welcome back to my channel. And because we have a dark moon right now, I wanted to dive into more of a dark topics. So instead of doing a relationship reading, let's make a reading about messages from your dark side. So I will have 3 options, and you will have to choose a number, or just look at the cards that you are feeling the most drawn to, and we will see messages from your dark side. Let's see messages from your dark side. What your dark side or your personal demons want to tell you, want to maybe give you some warnings, to advise you something. Let's see their message for you. So this is going to be number 1, number 2, and number 3. So focus on the cards and choose with your intuition. This is going to be number 1, number 2, number 3. Again, as I always say, you can poke the screen and it will give you more synchronized energy with the meaning. So I will start with number 1 as usual. Hi there, number 1, and let's see messages from your dark self, from your dark side. So number 1, you have the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords can be a card that have to do with a lot of intelligence and, cutting through hard decisions and making up your own mind. So maybe your dark side is trying to tell you that it's time to firm a solid decision in your life. Now, regarding any situation, you need to be more straightforward. You need to be very sharp with your speaking also. If you want something, you can demand it. You can be persuasive. You can speak about it. Show what you want. Show what you need. No need to hide. This is a card also of presentation, of logical understanding. So maybe some of you are working on something that has to do with some presentation, teaching, presenting an information, even a video or some teaching course. And you need to be very, very smart regarding that. Be very sharp and work on your speech and on your communication. Maybe it's something that you don't want to look at, and your dark side is telling to you that you are capable of doing what you're supposed to do, whether it's to present some information, to show something, to speak in a better way, to demand the things that you want to demand or ask. And they're telling to you that you can do it. Yes, it might be difficult, it might be not pleasant, but you need to do it. Let's see more advice for you from your dark side. Oh, I got a pile of cards. So it's something that has to do with art, number 1. Something very creative, artistic is coming in this reading. Like, you need to put some focus on this energy. You are very, you're a person who is very unique. You have this genius mind. You're not like everyone else. And it's time to shine. It's time to act. You see, it might be that you're dealing with so low self-esteem, with some fears, with some pain, some hurt. maybe you were bullied, maybe something negative happened, and you cannot present something that you want in a way that you want. But your dark side is telling to you that, you know what? We need to be more confident. We need to do the things that we know how to do. You need to act. You need to initiate communication. You need to initiate the things that you want in order for you to get the things that you want. You're a genius. You have this genius mind in you. You're very smart. And you do feel sometimes that you're not belong, that you're different, that maybe you're even a loner, that you cannot fit in, maybe in the group that you are currently. But it does not matter, because your uniqueness is what needs to shine. You see, this is the message that your dark side is telling to you. You need to shine, no matter what the other people are telling. No matter what other people are thinking of you, or no matter what you think that they're thinking of you, it does not matter. You need to shine and initiate. Also, if you're, this is a very general situation, but if you want to speak your mind, if you want to communicate with someone and you're feeling a shyness, or that you're not ready, or you're afraid, or you're hurt, you need to initiate this contact. You need to initiate contact, and you need to stop being afraid. You just need to do it. Let's see more message for you. Number 1. So we have here a card of relationships and of communication, of spreading information. Number 1, please write in the comments, what are you dealing with? What are you afraid of? Because your dark side is giving emphasis on communication and speaking with the other side, speaking with maybe your partner, your love interest. You need to communicate. This is 2 cards of communication, of not being afraid to speak your mind, even if it's hurting. You need to stand up for yourself. Maybe you're right now in some conflict, or something is not working in your life, or there is some situation that you feel a bit anxious, and the dark side is telling to you, no need to worry, you just need to be in tune with your own darkness, with your own dark side. Be honest. To some of you, it also seems that you are maybe having some relationship on the internet, that you are maybe communicating with each other by texting or online. And they're saying that you don't need to be afraid. Like, if you want to say something, just say. If you want to initiate something, just initiate. Now, to some of you, it also can be that maybe you're dealing with some mild physical pain, and that you need to pay attention to this. Again, this is a general reading. There is a lot of people who are watching this, and everyone have different situation. But to some of you, it might be that there is some, like, the dark side, your darkness is telling to you to pay attention to your child, that you have some unique child. And you need to pay attention to your child, and to know how to communicate correctly also with your own child. Maybe you're not spending much time with your newborn or with your little child, and they're telling to you that you need to pay attention to that. Also, to some of you, it can be that your dark side, or your personal demon, or your personal power that protects you, that is from the darkness, he actually came out in this reading. And is telling to you that he's actually directing you in all of your projects that you're doing, in all of the things that you're thinking that you are, making your own decision. But sometimes that spirit or this force in you is actually directing and helping you to be very, very powerful, dominant, that have someone that have, you know, a bossy attitude, someone who is ruling other people. If you're a manager at your work, so that dark force is actually helping you to deal with people, to manage, to tell people what to do. Like you are or your own boss, or you have those qualities. And also that spirit is helping you actually to have good communication with other people. So there is a lot of emphasis on communication in this reading. So number one, please tell me what is going on in your life. Have you had some troubles to communicate with your loved ones or with your partner, or you actually have easy communication with your partner? Because if you do have some easy communication, if you're very straightforward, you actually have some dark force that is helping you. And maybe you're afraid of that, but again, you don't need to be afraid of that. We all have dark side in us. This is a more, you know, direct, down to earth, very earthy force. So there is a lot of emphasis on communication here. So anyways, I don't want to dig more. Thank you for watching number one. See you in the next videos, and goodbye. Hi there, number two, and this is your choice. So this is what your dark side wants to tell you. So here your dark side is actually want to bring your attention to your finances. He wants that you will make money. He wants that you will be independent. He wants that you will be successful. And it is time for you to make more money. So your dark side wants to give you advice that you are very down to earth. You are a very practical person. You understand the practical side of life. And you also always need to seek benefits. This is what your dark side is telling to you. Maybe you're too nice and they're telling to you, stop. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your energy. Stop giving too much to other people without receiving anything in return. Just stop with this. You're capable, you're smart, you're practical, we're helping you. You need to in tune with this darkness. You need to in tune with your dark side that is telling to you, you know what? It's time to think only about yourself. Because maybe you were not so practical. Maybe you were giving a lot of your energy and free time and helping to other people, you know, without receiving anything in return that is actually hurting you. It's hurting your own accomplishments. It's hurting your time because you're wasting your time for nothing. With that time, you can actually do something for yourself. But no, you are, you know, giving to other people. So the dark side is telling, stop doing this. Start to think about yourself. Start making money. Start taking care of yourself, of your physical appearance, of your body, of your nutrition. You need to start thinking about yourself. And here they are saying that you had some maybe psychological issues that are giving you a lot of anxiety and stress, and something that is difficult for you to manage to overcome this. And it's okay, like we all have those, you know, mental blocks, or sometimes depression or anxiety, or things that we do not understand. But they're telling to you, it's time to go deep. Stop fighting with your darkness. Stop opposing that. Accept your true desires, your true wants, and you will see that it will give you quality in all that you're doing. It will give you quality life. You will heal, and you will be a woman that have it all. Don't oppose to your darkness, because they're trying to give you always signs and to put you on the right direction, and there is opposition. You're maybe not understanding the signs, you cannot interpret the signs, you do not understand that, you do not understand what your dark side wants from you, but the dark side wants you to think about yourself. Seek benefits in all you do. Stop wasting money, stop wasting energy and probably also money without any, benefits to yourself. Everything's supposed to be calculative. Don't oppose to your darkness. Look deep within yourself. Look deep into yourself and understand what do you really like. And you will see that from that you will actually can acquire a lot of knowledge, wisdom. You will know what you want to do in this life. You will know how to act correctly, and it will give you a lot of healing. A lot of personal healing, growth, success, and you just need to be active, and everything, come true into your life. Like everything that you want to accomplish will actually happen in your life. Your dreams will come true. You know what, number 2, even if you have like some anxieties or depression or some, psychological issue that might interfere with your success or might interfere with the things that you want to accomplish, the dark side is telling to you, you don't need to be worried about that. Just accept your darkness. Don't fight with it. Don't try to hide it. Make lemonade from the lemons that you have. And look, the card of prosperity, the card of quality is coming. If you will know how to manage the darkness there is in you, you will really, success is guaranteed for you. So anyways, I don't want to dig further. I think you got the message. Thank you for watching number 2s. That was a very good message for you, and see you in my next videos. Hi there, number 3s, and this is the message for you from your dark side. So basically the dark side is speaking a lot. It's trying to communicate with you. It's communicating. You might hear sounds in your apartment, in your house. You might hear something weird, like someone is walking in your house, but there is no one. Or you might hear some knocks, or you might hear some sounds of furniture moving, or some sounds of even plastic that is moving, but it's like there is no one there. So basically the dark side is trying to communicate with you, is trying to awake you, like, hello, we're here, why you're not paying attention? We're trying to give you messages all the time and you just don't want to look, don't want to listen. So let's see what they want to tell you. So let's see. So you might be very stubborn in your approach to life. You might be very stubborn in your thinking. You're very intelligent, very, very smart, very intelligent. You're not a person that is naive or innocent. No, this is someone who is serious. So basically you're trying to maybe find the best solution for you. You worked really hard maybe to understand how you're going to live your life in the best way, in the correct way, even, with manipulating other people for your own benefit. And again, you had a lot of anxiety. It's a card of anxiety, of something, of a burden. You had this burden in you. Burden, something was very difficult, heavy on your thoughts. Your thoughts were very, very heavy. You might even had problems with breathing or something with your heart, maybe heart palpitations, or a lot of anxiety that is like giving you contraction in this area of the heart. It was like difficult to breathe because of life events, of maybe anxiety and a lot of overwhelming events in your life. But the dark side is telling to you that you need to pay attention to your dark side. Stop fighting with the dark side. You need to integrate your good side with your darkness to have healing, to move forward. And it seems like, even if you struggled with this, if it's affected your physical health in some way, or if that was heavy information that was like a heavy load, it means that you are in the completion cycle. So guys, to some of you, it might be that maybe you were studying something, or you were interacting with a lot of information, and that information started to, be overwhelming on your psyche, overwhelming on your informational field. Like you were very overwhelmed. This is heavy information. But now your dark side is telling you that it's coming to completion, it's over, like you received all of that information, now it's time to move on. There is emphasis on past traumas, past pain, something happened in the past that was not good in your life, it hurts you a lot, but there is justice. There is justice and new beginning, also a new financial beginning, a chance to succeed in all parts of your life, everything that you want. You have actually new beginning in your life. Also, to some of you, I want to say, please don't be scared or something like that. It might be that someone maybe did something negative to you in the past. It might be that was some old woman or influence from some very cold female that was very harsh and critical on you, and maybe it also was heavy on you. Like that female was very critical. She was very difficult to handle with. I'm not saying that she's a magical woman that actually maybe, done witchcraft on you. Not in this way. It seems like this woman just gave a lot of heaviness in your energy, in your space, in your atmosphere. Maybe when you're communicating with her, like there is heaviness in the room, there is heaviness and you're tired of her. So, it's coming to completion, it's coming to an end, there is justice going on. That's it, like you're winning in this situation. Your dark side is telling to you that new beginning is happening. You have new beginning, new opportunity to succeed in your life, to have more financial success, to have success in everything that you want. And also you might have stubbornness in your current life because you are just did not want it to move on because something in the past happened, and it was like mind patterns that already, attached themselves in you. And like you had this negative attitude or heavy attitude towards life, but now it's resolving. There is justice. That's it. It's cut away from your life. The scale of balance is restored and new opportunities coming into your life. But again, number 3, please pay attention because the dark side is actually communicating with you. If you're in the magical professions, if you are interested in magic, in occultism, know that the dark side is always communicating with you, a lot with sound. It can be through music, through lyrics of songs, it can be through physical sounds that you're hearing, as I said, knocking on the door, on the floor, some weird sounds. It's not ghosts, it's not something like that. Those are just spirits that are trying to communicate with you, and they want to have contact with you. There is nothing to be afraid of, especially if you're in the magical sphere, especially if you're in the magical profession. So you just need to pay attention to that and, communicate with them. Like, what do they need? What do they want? Stop being stubborn. Don't afraid of this also. You know, don't be afraid. It's not like maybe it was something that was afraid to you. Maybe it was something that you were afraid of. It was some discomfort, but you have to pay attention to that. And also they're telling to you that there is a lot of life transformation going on in your life. You are transforming from your old self to the new self. And this is wonderful. So you actually receive a lot of positive messages from your spirit world. Don't be overwhelmed. The overwhelming is going to be over. Maybe, you know, take some travel the world, take some vacation that will actually give you some interest. It can heal your past traumas, your past disappointments of the world, of people, and justice will be restored. So anyways, thank you for watching number 3s. See you in the next videos. Please write in the comments what is happening in your life, and see you in my next videos. Good.